Grandmaster Herbert M. Ware with Mount Tabor Grand Lodge. Welcome to our first video of 2023. I do know we haven't been around for a couple of months, and I'm going to explain and show you why. But first I want to, as I always do, a little brief commercial. Masonic Maturity Through Scripture, and I want to introduce another book, Unlocking the Abraham Promise. These two books have principles in them that do not lie, and they've helped us do and accomplish what you are about to see. We are welcoming you to the most wishful Mount Tabor Grand Lodge International Masonic Temple. This is, of course, we're going to take a little tour. This is the fellowship area, so you can take a look here. This is where you can have your snacks and little socials and so forth. Very accommodating. And this temple is going to serve the Masonic order very well. Here we're going into the lodge and chapter room. Here in the lodge and chapter room, we have the ability to have up to 20 people in this room, in this meeting. So this is for lodges and chapters, and is going to be available for rental to you for your lodges, your chapters, and actually if you want to have some small business meetings, that could be done too, okay, without any problem. We're moving from here to a smaller room which will accommodate roughly 10 people in a larger chapter meeting. This is the room that we're going to use primarily, or we're going to use it sometimes for our initiations and so forth. So we do have multiple rooms, and we can accommodate, hopefully we can accommodate you and aid you in your growth. Moving around, we're going to the hallway here, and we're going to the final room, which is the one I get excited about, because this is the Grand Master and the Grand Matron's meeting room, okay? This is, as I like to say, and my wife would say it's unprofessional, but this is where the big dogs meet, okay? Coming into the Grand Master and Grand Matron's room, this room will seat 50 people comfortably. And if we can take a look around, you can see that we have it set up for such. So this is really designed to aid you in growing your lodges and your chapters. And we do have the international flag. As I said, this is phase one, and we got to do a little tweaking to it, but this is phase one of a 3-part transformation of Mount Tabor Grand Lodge. So if you are visiting Houston, Texas, if you're coming into Houston from international lands and you want to visit a lodge, you are welcome here. You are definitely welcome here. For the local lodges and chapters, yes, rooms are available, and we will try and accommodate you in your meetings perfectly. So this is why we haven't had any videos over the past couple of months, and I want to say to you, we all have to have a why. So whenever we come up with a good solid why, it will motivate us. You know, we have always utilized the goal and the methods of using correlated Bible and Masonic teachings to elevate and improve the spirit and character of the men and women of Mount Tabor Grand Lodge. That's our why, because we want to move them to godly levels of peace, power, and prosperity, and in hopes that result in an elevation of the community. So we were told when we came into the Masonic order that we should want something, and the Masonic order is a progressive science. Well, we all are after something, and that something is our why. we need a good solid why. The why will provide you with the energy and the know-how to build a solid foundation. What we've attempted to do here with the most wishful Mount Tabor Grand Lodge and International Masonic Temple is to provide you with a solid foundation to springboard your growth from. So again, everything we do, good, bad, and indifferent, is tied to a why. Through the our Masonic ritual books, and most importantly, our sacred book of sacred law, Mount Tabor Grand Lodge specifically has attacked the human enemies and problems head on. So I believe we should all strive to have good, solid, strategic relationships, because to improve anything, we have to strengthen the spirit and the character of the individual. Well, here's my validation for that, because Proverbs 15:22 says that without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. So that validates the fact that we should have good, solid relationships. Do you want more peace? You want more power? You want more prosperity? Seek strategic economic relationships. At Mount Tabor Grand Lodge and the International Masonic Temple, we focus on the spirit of the person through the observance of principles that don't lie and will always serve you well. So, through the observance of those godly principles, you're going to find that the voice of truth will guide you along the path of your life. The path will be lit with your first step. Your answers will come with the questions, and your goal is going to be in sight with the desire. So in summation, you find yourself going through life where you do not seek because you know. You do not strive because you are guided. You do not think responsively. You think originally. And you won't react, you'll act. So keep in mind, Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." So with that in mind, let's employ and let's come together and work the Creator's plan and profit. And when I say profit, that means we build our spiritual and character to godly levels. So feel free to contact me at 281-704-7541. That's my cell phone. You can email me, catch me on Facebook, messenger me. If you care, if you want to rent space, we are having an open house on the 27th at 7 p.m. here at 8342B, Alameda, Genoa. So 8342B, Alameda, Genoa, Houston, Texas, 77075. You're welcome to come. We ask that the Grand Masters, Grand Matrons, Worthy Matrons, and Wishful Masters be in attendance if you're interested in utilizing our facility and establishing strategic economic relationships. I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much.